When it comes to performance on heaters, it's what we call a trifecta. And it's really balancing your BTUs, which is the amount of heat that you're producing, your static pressure, which is the force you can push the air with, and the CFM, which is the velocity of that air.
To date, we haven't seen much change in our industry. We've been doing the same thing, and it hasn't been changing. At Thermal Intelligence, we believe in change. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, we just want to make it better.
We use magnetic heating, which is a frictionless, flameless, fluidless way to create extremely hot temperatures.
We're actually delivering a greater performance in heat and burning considerably less fuel. So not only are we preserving the fossil fuel, but we're also not generating the emissions. The exhaust coming out of a Tier 4 engine can at times actually be cleaner than the air that is being drawn into the engine from the surrounding environment.
As the heater is operating, we're using all forms of heat recovery, extracting heat from the engine coolant, from the engine block itself. We're generating heat from the magnets and taking the exhaust heat through an air-to-air heat exchanger that's quite novel, that allows us to have the most efficient operation.
We've taken lots of time and put in lots of effort to ensure that our units are producing efficient air, and we're pulling heat from every crevice of the unit. You're paying for all the heat you can get, and we're going to give it to you.
The Northern Shield series use certified fuel tanks. This is a MIG-welded tank-in-tank design.
We intentionally put an oversized fuel tank on all of our heaters just to eliminate 50% of the cost, and we've built in spare capacity, so even if the refueler is off schedule, you're not at any risk of exposure of your heat going down.
By far, the most impactful feature is the Smart Talk. You can manage the heater. You can verify that everything is working from your phone, from your iPad, from your laptop. This is anywhere you want to be, and you can manage everything about the heater.
We have key indicators that will alert us to potential problems coming in the future. We can address those before they become a major issue.
Year in and year out, you spend all this time with touch-ups, refinishing, sandblasting, and it becomes the most expensive and onerous part of the operation. When in reality, the small incremental cost of doing it right at the factory level, applying the appropriate primers, making sure the surfaces are prepped correctly, and applying premium commercial powder coats is the most cost-effective way to keep your equipment looking like the premium equipment that it is year in and year out. A lot of these smaller features that we've incorporated into the heaters just makes the user experience that much simpler, that much easier, and that much more efficient.
The thing about our units is they perform the way we say they're going to perform. Our spec sheets have the correct information. We're happy to take our heater out and verify it against our spec sheet any day.